Good morning. It's the start of day 2. It is not throwing it down with snow, so that is a slight improvement, but it is still very cold. It's 2 degrees outside at the moment. I think the floor looks quite dry, so I'm happy about that. And we can you and me together, and we can Apologies for the abrupt end to last night. My phone charger, like my big portable charger, randomly stopped recognizing my cable. And so I didn't have any way to charge my phone, and the camera batteries died, and I somewhere dropped my USB-C cable, which isn't much of a surprise because I was getting things in and out of my bag the whole day, and my hands were cold. So things were kind of messy. Today it is Studios Park, which they always say is a half-day park. I think that's a bit less true now they have Avengers Campus, and of course they're getting a huge refurbishment. We're getting Lion King, we're getting Frozen, and it's going to be called a Disney Adventureland, Disney Adventure Park, which, as you can tell, is confusing when Adventureland is a thing right next door. Last night I stayed in Première Classe, Marne. It is about a 16-minute walk from the station, which is 2 stops away from Disney. It's not walkable, so really easy if you have a car, okay if you don't have a car. For me, it wasn't too bad, but I guess if you have a big case or a lot of cases or kids to chivvy around, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. It feels very cheap and cheerful. Maybe just cheap. I can't tell if it's actually way busier than yesterday, or we were just running around with our heads down, so I didn't see as many people. I guess today is Saturday, so it probably is going to be busier. I mean, it took like a good 15-20 minutes to get through security, which yesterday was about 3. So yeah, expecting big crowds today. Hopefully they'll all go to Disneyland Paris. I thought I'd pop into the Disneyland Hotel before I go into the park. Partly to warm my fingers up, and partly to have a little look around, because last time we didn't come any higher than this staircase. And look, it's so Christmassy and pretty. Gosh, I remember when this first reopened. People were not allowed to come past this point unless they had like a reservation or dinner. Oh, good day. Lovely. So this is the big central lobby. So everyone talks about what the hotel used to smell like. And I think this one smells lovely, so that was better. I'll get some of the Terry Disney glasses. I love this pretend library. Badminton. It's pretty great from afar though, eh? Step up from the wallpaper, I would say. Yeah, it's definitely a very different vibe from yesterday. Yesterday everyone was just head down, get in the park. Gosh, I wonder what it was like the day before where it was snowing all day. So if you're watching from the States and you don't know, this is the Disneyland Hotel, and you go underneath it to get into Disney Park. Then, if we turn around, here is security, and I'm going to walk you to the other park. So let's say I've already walked about 2 minutes at this pace from the exit of the park. There it is. Yeah, they're like a 2-3 minute walk from each other. So actually park hopping here is super duper easy. And if it only costs you a couple of pounds more, euros, dollars. It's definitely worth it. I'm hoping that they somehow manage to keep our Eiffel Tower when it changes into Adventure Park. It is 10:44 and I've just come through the ticket gates. I don't know what these Christmas trees are going to do to the camera because they're messing with my eyes. And here, just on the front of the hoarding of Studio One, which is getting a massive makeover, they've got a vision of what the park will look like in the future. So it will have a main boulevard, a bit like Main Street, and then kind of lands dotted around. Tower of Terror, my least favorite ride. Hollywood Tower. I love the theming. I think it's amazing. I love the Twilight Zone stuff, but I hate drop rides so much. In this park, they have something called the Toy Soldiers Parachute Drop, I think it is, which is like the kiddie drop ride. And even that, I'm like, no. This is the hoarding that they have up everywhere because there is so very much construction happening here. A lot of people very upset by it, but I don't know. I don't really mind. I feel like a guy from one of my favorite podcasts. Every time he tries to get a special snack, they're sold out. Well, it is an hour and a quarter after park opening for the general public, and the place that does the cute mini shortbreads are out. They are sold out, or they just never had them, I don't know. But I did get a cappuccino because yesterday I did not eat or drink enough. But yeah, I wish it said on the poster, or they periodically let people know, because I was queuing for about 10 minutes. I was happy because I wanted a coffee anyway, but like the girls behind me, they were all just queuing for the biscuits, so I turned around to let them know, and they were like, oh, right, you hadn't queued for so long, and I was like, well, at least you have one less person to wait for, kind of thing. I'm going to try and get into Minnie's Christmas sing-along, but the queue is huge already, so we'll see. I might not get in. If you're enjoying this video, then please hit the like button, give us a subscribe, and don't forget to ding the bell so you're notified of our future videos.
Il faudra bien rester derrière les pas. Make sure to step behind those round patches you see on the floor. Come on! Hi, Minnie!
Je suis tellement contente de vous voir. Regardez ces délicieux cupcakes que j'ai fait pour vous.
Yummy! Hola, Miguel!
Hola a todos, qué alegría verlos aquí.
Hola, Miguel, nous sommes très heureux de
I regret my decision to wait for that. That was not to the usual standard of the Disneyland park shows, I would say. In the past, we've never come to see the Casey Jr. show because it seemed like, Disney Junior show. Because it seemed like, don't watch Disney Junior, not going to know who anyone is, not going to know what's going on, probably a bit young. Oh, how I wish I had applied the same logic to this. It was definitely for the teeny kiddos. Whoa, bless you. And not pour moi. Right, I'm off to the other side of the park to do some Pixar. We've got Crush's Coaster, we've got Parachute Drop and RC Racer, which both flip my tummy and should not be done by myself because I will swear, and now I might be next to a child. And then Ratatouille, and if I'm feeling like I'm a glutton for punishment, might do Cars Road Trip as well. It's still rather a dull day. I thought I just felt some rain. I'm really hoping that that was not the case. Okay, starting to think it's me. Just came here and saw that they have corn dogs. And I thought, all right, you get cold fingers with a stick, but I'm hungry, I'm cold. I'll eat a hot dog with yummy things around it. No, they don't have it today. What am I gonna have?
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, at your service.
with a butt you could bounce a quarter off. Here in Disney, this is the Pixar playground. It's kind of our own mini version of Toy Story Land. Still got those adorable... What are they called? I guess I never played with these. And my absolute favorite giant string lights. I'm gonna call them Christmas lights because it's Christmas time. I have to say, there is really not a lot of Christmas going on in this park. This is RC Racer, which looks super duper tame, like a pirate ship. But my goodness, does it make your tummy flip? I had to bite my tongue very hard because we were on the back row. I was trying not to say bad things. Don't know if you can hear the construction on the other side of this wall, but they're working hard. And this is our version of Slinky Dog, which is a very, 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 very tame kiddie ride. I mean, I definitely wanted to film this with no kids, but there's kids all over it all the time. So down this little side bit, not only do you have some very cute Instagram spots, but cars for a trip. Now, I saw on the app that the food truck down here, the one that has all the laughing cow, has a pumpkin and chestnut soup for Christmas. And I think that sounds delightful, which means it will be sold out. Christmas soup acquired.
It opens up the door. You push button 5, it's in the overdrive. You wonder just how good it feels.
Not very hot, but quite delicious. Oh, go on then. I mean, I'm cold, but what are you gonna do?
Les voyageurs, le garage, pardon. Oh, the ghost garage. Oui, that's awesome.
Bonjour tout le monde! J'ai le plaisir de vous présenter ma dernière création, la tour à fioul.
Who knew that where you sit on Cars Road Trip actually makes the difference? I've only ever sat on the, like when you get in on the far side, which means you're right up in there in Catastrophe Canyon when all the drama happens. Sitting on the other side, you can barely see anything, like just like a little slit past people's bubble hats. Bienvenue à Paris. À Paris. This is the Ratatouille courtyard with this lovely wine fountain, which is decorated for Christmas. Bistrot Chez Rémy, which you can see at the end of the ride. Basically, everything is giant. It's as if you've been shrunk down to the size of a rat. We managed to get a last-minute reservation here 2 times ago, and had to run over from the parade over to here in about 15 minutes for the table. But it was well worth it. It's kind of traditional bistro style food. The only thing that I thought wasn't great was the dessert. And in a world where everything is delicious, i.e. Paris, that shouldn't be the case. No powdery chocolate mousse. Thank you, Disney. Again, in summer, this has tables outside with some drinks so you can just sit and have a relax and watch the world go by.
Go to Paris for Christmas this year.
It is sneaky cider time. Not my fault that they have good cider everywhere. Oh dear, Ratatouille shut. Technical problem. So I will head off and do something else and come back later. I mean, I was going to come back here later anyway, because I think all these lights up on the food huts and stuff will be really pretty when the sun goes down. In the meantime, I'm going to head into this shop that I've never been in, because I think it has all the, like, homeware stuff. And that is the kind of thing I might buy to take home. Chez Marianne. Let's see what you got. So obviously we've got the Remy ears. And like charcuterie boards. They are cute. I have literally no room in my bag, so I don't really know why I'm in here. Oh, this is a cookbook. It's a notebook. Well, that's a hefty notebook. All right. Some more like plain Disney stuff. This is nice. This is like subtle Disney. I can get behind this. They're not subtle, are they? Very expensive, very fancy kind of. Is it gold? Yeah, gold-handled cutlery. That'd be fun for Christmas, but I don't think I can justify it just for that. The most magical time of year. Oh, I love all this. Look at this. Too cute. Now, this is a beautiful advent calendar. Look at that. Oh no, sorry. That is 50 euros. I think that's great value. I think they've sealed these shut so you can't yank them out if you're a little kiddo. But look at that, an advent calendar to fill. And it's made of wood. Here's the cookbook. But yeah, it's all in French. So you gotta do some Google translating if you want to get one of those. Look at this cute little Remy statue. The seagulls. How anybody works on this ride, I do not know. Crash's coaster is always a good idea. So much fun. Felt quite bad for the guy I was sitting next to though, because I proper screamed at one point. Obviously, well, maybe you don't know. So it's a coaster that kind of spins a bit as it's going around. Not like a crazy mouse, but that kind of vibe. And I don't know, we must have hit just that first bit when it turned into a dark ride just perfectly, because it was like, it felt like we like, I don't know, went up and like we swooped, like we got air or something. I don't know, it was so good. And I screamed, and I don't know, I'm completely losing my voice. I don't know if I'm getting ill or if I'm just haven't slept properly for a week, but it was proper. What? Right, so now I am walking back through the delightful tunnel of holding, and I am going to go to Avengers Campus. Last time we were here, we spent a bit of time in there. We did both of the rides. We met Spiderman, which was really fun. If I can, I'm gonna slot it in here, but it was filmed Instagram wise, so apologies for that.
Yeah. Okay, you want to do this? What is it? Like yeah. One, two. Yeah, nice implementation. Yeah. What music are you listening?
Spiderman.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, so now I think you're ready to learn how to shoot some webs, okay? Definitely. So first, grab this with your hands. Okay, now you stick your two middle fingers, except you have to stretch your thumb. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Amazing. Okay, and now on your knees, I want to test your flexibility. You will put one hand here, and the other one behind of you, and look over there.
Here is Spider-Man, and it must be cold because it looks like he's wearing a hoodie. This whole area has such a different feel. I think I'm going to try and get in a ride on Flight Force. I feel like last time I came on Flight Force, I was just getting headaches from roller coasters. I don't really know what was going on. So I'm looking forward to that not being the case today. Plus, you know, Got a lot more padding, so it'll prop me up. The guy just wished me good luck.
Retractable panels analyzed.
Recalibrage des sous-systèmes.
Subsystems recalibrated.
Maintenant, balance la sauce dans mes répulseurs.
Repulsors augmented. Consider your hands juiced.
Ça m'a l'air parfait, Friday.
This is a very cool animatronic. No, it's official. She's a headbanger. So I tried putting my head, like, pin it to the side of one of the things, which was my normal trick. That was bad. Then I tried putting it back against it. That was worse. So I found if you, like, pull your head forward, kind of out of the restrainer bit, then it doesn't hurt. But I don't know, maybe that will mess up your neck? That's what I'll be doing. Here's Stark Factory, which is like the quick service here in Avengers Campus. And the thing about the shows here is that they are not promoted, they just happen.
Visualisez votre destination. The clearer the vision, the better the portal.
Everyone's so tall. Let's be real. I don't know that many Marvel characters anyway, so it's fine. I have about 15 minutes before my lunch reservation. So cute. I had a lovely buffet lunch at Pym Kitchen, but decided as there was so much footage, I would make a whole other video, so stay tuned for that. I was thinking I would stay here and do web slingers. But honestly, I'm feeling a bit too full to be engaging in highly energetic exercise, flinging my webs. So I'm gonna head back to see if Ratatouille is back up and running. Oh, have itchy nose. Whoa. Sorry, it's cold. Spiderman! Spiderman! As the cute little kids were yelling at you. As suspected. Super cute, lit up. Alright, round 2.
Mais oui, that's it!
What are you doing? Que manigancez-vous? Out of my way!
Coming off, you can see into Remy's restaurant. So this is where I meant. Oh, awkward. Don't look. So I think our table was like this one over here, because we could watch everyone coming off. And that's when they had the, what do you call them? 3D glasses. Yeah, I think it was that one, because it was super duper dark. And we were just watching everyone chucking their things in here for the whole meal. They're the size of rats. They're the size of rats. With the size of humans. Cute. That ride is just a delight. I'm so glad it came, but I'm so glad it was fixed, whatever it was that happened earlier. And that they got rid of the 3D glasses, because it's so much better, just regular. Although, bless, I don't know if any of that audio will have made it in, but the girl behind in front of me was so scared when we pretend fell through the roof, because she really believed it.
I'm going to hold on.
Adorable. The other thing which is super cool is that track system, or rather lack of. It just moves all the cars around in different ways. It's never been the same route twice that I've been on. Just as we were leaving the station, ours randomly went woo all the way around to go into the main attraction. And one of the people in the vehicle was like, "What?" He said, "Don't worry, that's the maddest it gets." Now, there is a show of Mickey and the Magician in about 20 minutes. Let's see if I can get in or not. Because it'd be nice to warm up.
The kitchen staff proudly request the honor of your company. Please accept our invitation and be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, shopping, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, what we only live to serve. Try the grass top, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, sir, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guests. Tricks with my fellow candlesticks. It's all the perfect taste that you can bear. Come on and lift your glass. You've won your own free pass to be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Don't give up, Mickey. You must remember what the magic makers taught you.
Pour ton bonheur, c'est le vœu qu'il faut réaliser. La lumière que tu dois allumer. Si tu y crois, réveille en toi ce qui nous fait rêver.
And now,
let the magic shine there inside of you. Let the magic shine, show the world what you can do. It's not the words or the wonder and high. They're the magic heart, it's beyond all that. Comme une étincelle, la magie brille en toi. Comme une étincelle, et tu la partageras. Tu as le pouvoir.
is cool. It is 6:08. My coach is in 4 hours. Gosh. Now it's cold and dark. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next 4 hours. Just while I'm here, this is the cheesecake on a stick. It's very good, but in summer it was very melty. Might be time to try this for the first time.
And I have an urgent request regarding a genetically created life form by the name of Stitch.
What a coincidence. They picked on 2 people to talk to. One was called Rosie and the other was from London. Huh. So they knew I was there. So, very cute. Stitch as a cartoon character on a screen with a live assistant called Sarah who was going around interviewing people and kind of helping him out with what they were saying. Yeah. I don't know, it's not really for just adults because, you know, it's the kids they're talking to mostly. But if you have kids, that's definitely worth a shot. I enjoyed that. Time to sling some webs.
Pym et StarTech, ça nous permet de développer des trucs incroyables, comme ces petits speederboats par exemple. Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent même se dupliquer tout seuls. Se dupliquer tout seuls parce qu'ils sont pas croyables. Petit, arrête.
So, Web Slingers is a game guide where you catch little crab-looking things called like Spiderman. And to do so, you don't fire a gun like in all bars. You don't pull a thing like you do on Midwayvania. Instead, you fling webs like this. Trust me when I say this is an arm workout, and tomorrow my arm is gonna hurt.
Utilisez toute la place disponible, asseyez-vous et mettez-vous sur That's it. Watch your step as you move all the way into the slinger area. And put them in position everyone.
Salut! Je suis vraiment content de vous voir.
That's gotta be the best way to warm up in the parks. I had my coat off. I'm nice and warm, my face is toasty. Perfection. Also, super duper fun. And I won in my car, and that never happens. You'd expect that with the sun having gone down and it getting later and later, it would just get really cold. But actually today, slowly, the temperature has been rising incrementally. So whereas this morning it was 2 degrees, but the sun was up, now it's like 6 degrees, but the evening. And the wind seems to have died down a bit as well, which is helping a lot. So it's actually way less unbearable tonight than it was yesterday. Shame it's the wrong way around, really. Time for some re-rides. I'm gonna try and do Ratatouille and Crush's Coaster before I go home.
Welcome, I am Buzz Lightyear.
This ride is super cute and fun. It's a bit like the alien swirling saucers in Hollywood studios. But on my own as a grown-up, I just don't think I can do it. Even though the fact that there's no queue makes it very tempting. No, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. There's like an age bracket of rides that I'm prepared to get on by myself, and if it's too young, the embarrassment outweighs the joy. If you have someone to do it with, ironically, I think that changes the game a tiny bit. I'm not going to. Conversely, Crush's Coaster still has a 45-minute wait for the standby line, an hour before park closure. I think because the little kids have gone for a nap, they've gone for dinner, they've thrown a wobbly. I don't know, but the average age is creeping up. Time check, it's 8:23. Woo, the wind is picking up again. Don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this. And I think I'm gonna go back to Avengers, put what I learned into practice, and lean forward on flight 4. I just rode Crush's coaster again. The way we returned was not as fun for the first bit, but the whole thing is still just so much fun. It's so cute. Okay, that was way better. I can't tell if it's because I put my head as far forward as I can and like relied on the restraints, or if it's because I was in the front row and it was so good. Oh my gosh, that's definitely worth waiting for. I didn't, I just happened to get it, but and the girl next to me was another single rider, and at the end we were both wiping our eye makeup from our faces and looked at each other and laughed, which was nice. Now I'm debating whether to be brave and go on Tower of Terror or not. I think I hate it. I think I hate it a lot, but the theming is cool, and I haven't done it in like the last 3 Disney trips we've done where there's been one. I'm about to go and get on an overnight coach, so I'm also thinking maybe I should try and wind myself down, and doing that much like adrenaline and scaredness science will just keep me on the coach. I don't know. I think not. This is me officially chickening out, and I will do it the next time I'm with someone that can hold my hand, because if I grasp a child, I'm not sure that's going to go down well. I forgot to show you this big fella in Stark Factory. I'm sure many of you know what it is, but I haven't got a clue. Because I'm a Marvel fraud. I have no idea.
Le parc Walt Disney Studio va maintenant vers les efforts. Nous espérons que vous avez passé une agréable journée en notre compagnie et que nous aurons...
Well, I suppose that's my cue to end this vlog, as the park is just officially closing.
We hope you have enjoyed your day with us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
That's it. That's the end of my 2 days by myself at Disney. I think I've learned a lot about it. Firstly, don't like it in the cold. I thought it would be lovely to see Disneyland Paris in the snow. Turns out it's wet and cold. That's one of those things that looks better behind glass, for sure. I need to build a plan. I'm a bit weird and all over the place otherwise. I don't take very good care of myself when I'm on my own in terms of food and drink. I've felt that in other places too, but it was more pronounced here for some reason. Disney is still pretty magic. Oh, and that people like proper... Sorry, my arm got tired. People shove into me more, I think, when I'm on my own. I don't know if it's just that I notice more, but that's the thing. Right, now I am off to get an overnight coach to London. That's going to be about as fun as it sounds. What a way to absolutely blitz the Disney magic out of your system. Wowza. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for sticking around. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I will be coming to you from sunnier climes very soon.
I see a light, and we can